And the next game is the third quarterfinal to be played between Goa Snipers and Ahmedabad Wingers. And wearing the blue jerseys, Goa Snipers, Niall Smith with number 4, number 5, P. Kumar, Chris Viresh at 6, and number 8 is Dinesh Kumar. We have the Wingers wearing the yellow jerseys, Rajan Sharma, Sushant Malan at number 7, Ritik Dalal, and we have Leandro Lima, who is the highest ranked FIBA 3x3 player in Brazil. And there it is, the start of the third quarterfinal. Niall Smith.
Lima quite disappointed with that foul there, just reached in the last minute. It's going to be a great matchup to watch these two go at it.
Lima's, like you said, he's all amped after yesterday's performance. Today we can expect to see a lot of pyrotechnics on the floor.
I think so too. I think it looks like he's playing with a lot of energy. Let's see if that translates across.
There is a technical glitch and they're going to sort it out. And the teams are taking advantage of that and shooting.
That's right, players just warming up. I think there seems to be an issue with the shot clock display. The TV that displays the shot clock. They're just trying to get that fixed right now. Hopefully it shouldn't be too long. Great vibe here today at the mall. I think a lot more people have drawn attention to it. I think Sunday's a great day as well because it seems to be a day out for the family, and you can see a lot of families here, a lot of young kids standing around watching this. That's great to see here in Calcutta.
Definitely, Sunday definitely is a more comfortable day for everyone to get out and have a relaxed day out. And most people like to come out about say 10:30, 11 on a Sunday and make use of it. And malls are the ideal place to hang out these days. So what better than holding something like this, a sporting event like this happening in a mall? Nothing better than that.
Definitely. And as we said yesterday, I think the looks on a lot of people's faces was curiosity, but today they seem to be quite excited to be here.
Yes, this is the 1-pointer in 3x3, and अगर आप इस टाइप के पीछे से शूट करते हो, that is a 2-pointer. That's what he's just showing you. Yeah, this is a 2-pointer. So all these people would not be interested in 3x3. I think we should play this game because it's
using this technical glitch moment to entertain and also educate the audience around is a good idea, because a lot of people still don't have a concept of the 3x3 format. And most people, if they know anything about basketball, it's the 5-on-5 format. It's easy for us, even for us, to have a slip of the tongue and say it's a 3-point line when we should actually be saying it's a 2-point line, and the adjustment takes time.
Definitely. Obviously, 5-on-5 basketball has been around for a lot longer. And, a lot of these players that are playing 3x3 here are originally 5-on-5 players. So even for the players, it's sometimes an adjustment to make. So yeah, they seem to have sorted out the shot clock issue. So let's see if the players get back on the floor here.
I'm intrigued, Mahesh. It'll be interesting to see if all the international players that have come here to be, playing against each other, just the international players, I'm looking at what the level of basketball and what the intensity is going to be like and how the communication is going to be. It'll definitely be a big lesson for all the local youngsters and players here.
Definitely, without a doubt. And that's why they brought us in here, I think. I think we can do a lot of teaching and growing the game, and hopefully that continues to be the trend.
Rahul opening scores for Goa. That was a very nice move inside. This is Lima taking it to the basket, but no, he's passed it to Sushant, the open man.
drawing a foul there. He looks like he's on a mission today, Lima, really attacking the basket.
Rajan dropping it to Lima, who's cutting inside and making easy work of it. Leandro Lima of the wingers. Niall Smith spotting up for a 2 from behind the perimeter. Lima with the ball. Sushant Malan turns around and makes a jumper.
Very unorthodox game, but he makes a lot of baskets, crucial baskets for them too. Has very good footwork and very high release. As Chris there draws the foul from Rajan, great move. Chris is another one, is very crafty around the rim. You know, he's small, little, but his footwork's very good, and he's very good at using his up fakes to get people in the air and draw fouls, as he just did.
Chris on the line for the Snipers, makes it, and the scores are level at 2. Sushant Malan with the ball, bringing it back out to the perimeter. Lima back to Sushant, but Sushant is not able to convert that, but draws a foul instead.
Great cut there, you know, gave the ball up, front cut his man right in front, and Lima with the perfect bounce pass to hit Sushant on the run. Should have been an and one there, you know, but he'll step to the line to convert.
The and one is an at least one. So Ahmedabad have 4. Niall Smith trying to use those screens and free themselves up. Chris Viresh with the ball, nice fake there, but no. Rajan Sharma called for a foul.
Another foul there. Rajan not happy with the call, asking what he did wrong. But I think he did get very close and got Chris across the wrist there.
As we can see, yes, that was...
Yeah, definitely in the replay you can see he got a lot of Chris's arm there. So not sure what he's complaining about.
Rahul to Smith. Smith almost losing it there, but no, he loses the defense instead. Rahul behind the perimeter and makes it very comfortable too.
Big time shot there, great kick out from Smith.
Hustling defense. Rajan almost losing it. Sushant Malan. Rebounded by Smith. Spotting up for a 2, and that's Niall Smith.
Big time shot there from Smith. You know, he can make that consistently. That's going to go a long way to them being successful. Lima there on the counter, great rip through. He's just so strong with the ball in his hands, Lima. You can see, you know, we have in the house where all the international players are staying. We kind of have a joke with him that he has a body of a transformer. That's all we've been saying.
That's a good one, and yes, come to think about it, he is built like that. Really, really strong.
That's right. A new substitution here, Rithik attacking the rim strong, drawing a foul, and finishing it strong at the rim. Let's see, he converts the and one.
Rebounded by Rahul for Snipers. Not happy with those calls. Bit of noise. Sniper ball. Chris Viresh. Very, very nice move, very sweet. Chris Viresh.
Very sweet move, and that's that footwork I was talking about. You know, he's little, but he gathers a lot of space and creates a lot of separation there from his man with that spin move and that 1-2, and fading away from the basket. It's a nice bucket there.
Sushant finds Lima inside, but good defensive effort there by Chris Viresh.
Good hands there from Chris. You know, I think Ahmedabad have to fix up their spacing a little bit there. Rithik's got to stay spread if they're going to run a pick and roll from the top.
Also charging foul called on Sushant, and that was Rahul who took the tumble.
Big time there from the goal defender Rahul there, drawing a charge. Ahmedabad really trying to be physical here, and Goa not taking a backward step.
Chris trying to go past Lima. Almost does. Unfortunately, he's not able to put it back inside. Lima with the ball for the wingers. Spreading it out to Sushant. Sushant for a 2.
Big shot there from Sushant. Ahmedabad needed that to steady the ship a little bit. Let's see if Goa can get a bucket. Spread the floor and isolate Niall Smith. Great kick out there. Friendly roll there.
Good one, absolutely. And if you notice, Mahesh, in the last couple of plays or so, we can see that one man is always open in the Snipers, because the wingers have a tendency, especially Lima, to stay inside closer to the rim, and you know, they're finding the open man for the snipers.
Definitely. And I think that can sometimes be the strategy. If you go up against non-shooters, it's easy to pack the paint and play help defense, especially against someone like Niall Smith, who's a very good finisher around the rim. Have to turn him into a passer, and I think that's what Ahmedabad are trying to do. They're trying to say, okay, we'll make Niall Smith pass the ball and make some of these other guys beat us from the perimeter. But Goa doing a fantastic job sharing and finding the open man, like you said.
That might also prove their undoing, because if Chris Viresh is also known to make some long shots, so if Chris finds himself open, he's not going to hesitate taking those shots, and that could put them in a hole. I mean, the wingers especially.
Definitely. Let's see what they're talking about in the timeout, if they adjust their strategy right now. Goa doing a fantastic job sharing the ball. And like you said, you know, sometimes it's very tough for an international player to come in and to find that chemistry, but Goa seem to have done that from the get-go. With their first game against us, that's what surprised me yesterday. I didn't expect them to be so fluent with their ball movement, and they've just built on that from game to game. They started off this game just playing much of the same.
Interestingly so, they did seem to fumble quite a bit against Chennai yesterday, but Niall Smith, despite all the fumbling, he has some amazing handles. He seems to just pick it up wherever. Even if it's a fumble, he manages to get control of the ball.
Yeah, definitely. And I think a lot of the fumbles, I was talking to Niall after the game, and I struggled as well. The floor is a little bit different and the ball is a little bit different. Sometimes that can take some time, especially for people like myself and him who play every single day with a size 7 on hardwood. To come to a different surface and a different ball can sometimes be an adjustment. But, you know, someone as talented as he is with the ball in his hands, you know, fumble or not, he's generally going to maintain control and he'll make a good play.
How much of a difference is it for you to play from a size 7 to a size 6?
Big difference. It's a big difference, yeah. It took a lot of time, and these last kind of 4 weeks, that ball's been in my hand. Even when I'm in the apartment just chilling out, have the ball in my hand, trying to get used to it. You know, I think it goes a long way to trying to get your shot right if you get used to the ball.
Leandro Lima of Wingers making that one. Rahul. Sushant Malan with the rebound and out. Ritik Dalal has come in. Lima. Ritik spotting up for a 2.
I think Ahmedabad had a mismatch there with Chris guarding Lima, but they didn't seem to exploit it. But that's the kind of stuff that I feel like more teams need to be aligned with seeing.
Very, very sweet. Chris Viresh. That was a brilliant move by Chris Viresh. Great footwork there.
That's it. That's what I was talking about. His footwork is incredible. You take that for granted with a little guy, but he's very good at getting his shot off against bigger opponents, as he's been doing all game.
Rahul out to Niall Smith. Some crossovers and what a pass behind to find the open man in Rahul, but Sushant Malan has fouled.
And you can see there, Rahul, as soon as Goa forced that mismatch, he has to get out of that side of the floor and take Lima with him to the other side of the court and spread the floor. You know, he's clogging the paint right there, and that makes it tough for Niall Smith.
That's a huge transition, Mahesh, because as we can see, what we have just now discussed about, you cannot be a spectator in this format of the game on the floor. And it so invariably happens, it's hard to break out of those little habits, you know, from 5-on-5 to 3x3. Start moving. Every second you have to keep moving.
Definitely.
Another foul called, and this time it's on Chris.
And that foul could hurt Goa here, because now they're in the bonus with every foul here with 6 minutes to go.
Not trailing too far behind our wingers also, and they have to restrict their fouls before they share and dish out those bonuses. Rajan Sharma for a long 2 missing that one. Sniper's ball now. Rahul losing the ball inside. Oh no, there's a fumble.
Bit of contention here about whose ball it is. Ahmedabad looking shocked that it's Goa's ball.
Goa snipers with the ball. Chris Viresh. Dinesh to Chris. What a lovely assist by Dinesh.
A great pass and a great backdoor cut there from Chris.
Lima, what a sweet spin move.
That's just too strong down there. I don't even think he felt Chris there on the slap. You know, I was talking to former Glenn actually yesterday, who guarded Lima a lot. and he said he tried to wrap him up, and he had to put all his energy to try and stop him from raising the ball up, but he still managed to get the ball up towards the rim. You know, he's definitely the strongest player in the league.
Lima on the line. One more free throw for Lima. Will he make this?
And that's 5.5 minutes of bonus. It's going to be tough for Goa here. They have to play the rest of the game without fouling. Otherwise, it's going to be really difficult.
And a guy like Lima is definitely going to take advantage of that. He's got enough experience to take advantage of it, and he's big enough to draw those fouls as well.
Definitely. But he went 0 for 2 from the free throw line. He's got to make his free throws if he's going to draw those fouls.
Rajan. Out to Sushant. Sushant to Lima. Niall Smith with the foul now.
And that's going to be another 2 free throws right there.
Goa better hope that Lima is as good as Shaq on the free throw line.
And that's right. Let's see what he does with these 2 free throws.
2 free throws. One of 2. Makes the second one as well.
Let's see if Ahmedabad can string together another stop here.
Niall Smith seems to be struggling today, Mahesh. He's not found his groove, and especially with a man like Lima, and I think most of his energy is sucked up trying to hold Lima from scoring.
Definitely. You know, it can sometimes be a tough cover when you have to play defense and offense. And a foul there from Sushant on Chris Viresh. I think that was a 2-pointer attempt.
It's a good thing Chris Viresh is picking up the slack for not having a very active Niall Smith. So Chris is actually stepping up big time for his team.
Definitely, and he has the talent to do so. And I don't know if it's much activity as much from Niall Smith as it is fatigue. You know, he's got to contain a monster on the other end of the floor. Sometimes you lose your legs on the offensive end. But like you said, Chris is really stepping up. And, you know, stepping to the line here with 2 free throws. Let's see if he can convert.
Mahesh, I'm just wondering if it might be a better idea to bring in Dinesh instead of Rahul for the snipers, because Dinesh has a very good chemistry with Chris, and we've seen some very, very big games in round 2 from Dinesh. Dinesh has been phenomenal in round 2. So would it make a difference to bring him in instead of Rahul?
Definitely. I think chemistry is huge in this format of the game, and we definitely saw that in round 2, where Goa only had 3 people for the whole round. Their roster was undermanned, and Dinesh and Chris did show glimpses of some great chemistry. So, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if they do bring him in to finish the game. But that being said, Rahul's also been instrumental. He's been pretty tough on the defensive end, getting a lot of rebounds. So I understand why they're also playing Rahul.
Yes, that might be the reason why Rahul is in, because Rahul is definitely a stronger presence on defense than Dinesh. Dinesh might kill on the offense, but defensively, I don't know if he can hold off and, you know, play with so much of force that when you're playing an opponent like wingers, you need to be hard on defense.
Definitely. They're a big team, and they definitely have a size advantage over Goa. So I think that probably is the reason.
Sushant, off for a long 2, rebounded by Chris Viresh. Sniper ball. Nice pass inside. Beautiful pass to Niall Smith, but unable to make it.
Great pass there from Chris. Now Smith uncharacteristically. Oh,
What?
great pass there.
That was phenomenal.
Fantastic. Pulled him with the pass fake and then a little wraparound, and a great finish from Noel. Oh, Lima comes back with the and 1. Great timing of that one. Just not going away, Ahmedabad. They get timely buckets right there. I think this game's going to go down to the wire.
Looks like it, but that pass was just brilliant. Excellent move by Chris Viresh.
Straight away, Lima with the finish there. Like I said, if he gets 2 feet in the paint, you might as well call it a bucket, because, you know,
Yeah.
he's definitely going to get the ball up towards the rim.
Best thing is to not let him get the ball, but if he does get the ball, especially near the basket, then you let him score rather than making a foul and putting him behind on the
That's
free
right.
throw
And
line.
now the next foul, they're on 10 fouls, which means Ahmedabad will get 2 free throws and possession.
Chris taking it to the hoop by himself, but he's not able to make it. Sushant Malan with the rebound for the wingers. Sushant spotting up for a 2 from behind the perimeter, but rebounded by Rahul. Niall Smith kicks it out. Rahul, no, that was misjudged.
Trying to force that pass there. I think he's just trying to take a layup right there. Great defense there from Smith.
Chris for a long 2, but he's not able to make it. Now it's Rajan with the ball.
And Lima demanding the ball there on the post. I would go and double team that.
Nice pass there to Lima, and he makes it.
Big time basket there. And now Ahmedabad, 2 free throws and the ball. So this is going to be tough for Goa here. They have to play the rest of the game without fouling.
And they have 3 minutes and 31 remaining, so that's it's not going to be easy. It's just a 1-point difference between both the teams.
If I was Ahmedabad here, I would throw the ball into Lima every single time. Every possession without fail. Make sure he gets a touch. Because every time he gets it, he's drawing fouls. I think he's probably drawn 80% of the fouls that Ahmedabad have had.
Leandro Lima for the wingers. Makes a second one. So that would be 15 for Ahmedabad. Goa have 12, 3 minutes 24 remains. Rajan. Lima outside with the ball. Will he take it inside? There it is.
And, you know, like I said, inside, he's a monster. Let's see if Niall Smith can get a highly needed bucket here. Great extra pass. Ooh, just fell through his hands.
It's a timeout now. And Ahmedabad wingers have 15 and Goa have 12. 3 minutes and 8 seconds remaining. If they hadn't got into foul trouble, things might have been a lot better for Goa Snipers.
Definitely. You know, the fouls are very costly in 3-on-3 basketball. And you can see that right now with every foul being committed, Ahmedabad get the ball back with 2 free throws. So I think it's going to be an uphill battle now.
Setting up a screen there. This would be Rahul of the Snipers trying to split the defense there, but he loses a ball. Almost, yes. Lima has the ball for the wingers. Cross-court pass to Sushant Talal, who's fouled. So another free throw opportunity and the ball possession. They put themselves in a great position, Mahesh, the wingers, systematically.
Definitely. I think they really made an effort to go to their advantage, which is their size and their strength inside. And Goa really had no option but to foul, you know, and then it gets tough because otherwise you give up a bucket or you send someone to the free throw line. But if you continuously foul, you end up in this position right here. So credit to Ahmedabad, you know, they forced the issue and it paid off for them.
It'll be interesting to get Niall's feedback after this game to find out how he feels having guarded Lima for most of the game. He would definitely need a massage therapist after this.
Definitely, he definitely copped some bruises and some hits. But I think he's quite disappointed with the refereeing. Actually, you can see him; he's quite livid, and his expression shows that he's pretty disappointed. But so yeah, we'll be interested to have his take after the game. And after all that being said, you know, Goa are only down 3 still. So, you know, a couple of buckets here and the game could change.
But with a person like Lima inside and Sushant, who's also ready to take advantage of the foul trouble, and it's like these players have a lot of experience, so they are going to exploit that. So how they play the defense is going to be the key.
Definitely.
Leandro Lima with another 1 point added to their kitty. Chris Viresh. Dinesh has come in for Rahul. Almost losing it. Fumbling there. there. Double dribble. Mahesh, we were discussing, how they call fouls for the 3x3 format in the world stage, and how the fouls are not being, they're soft on the fouls over here. So I think it's going to take a little bit of catching up to do, right? I mean, it's like a transition from 5-on-5. This is a new format here in India, and do you see that the things are going to change with regards to calling fouls?
I think so. I think it all comes down to education for the referees, and it's going to take a lot of time for that to happen. The referees aren't going to be able to adjust straight away, and I think all players ask for is consistency at the end of the day, and that's sometimes tough as a referee, especially when you're taking on new rules and things. But I think it will change with time. We just have to be patient and provide the right facilities and give them the right resources to learn, and I think things will change.
And even for the players playing this format for the first time, they are going to have to start slowly assimilating the fact that it is a lot more physical and a lot tougher than the 5x5 format.
Definitely. And physicality on the ground is okay. The one thing I think the referees need to do a better job of doing from a player standpoint is protecting the shooter. I think a lot of times that physicality translates into a little bit of recklessness, which can be dangerous, and referees need to do a really good job controlling that to avoid any major injuries.
That's a lovely assist over there, and that was Ritik Dalal who made that basket for Ahmedabad Wingers, just 1 point away from closing this game. Niall Smith with an easy one. Good assist there by Chris Viresh.
Great pass there from Chris. Let's see if Goa can get a stop here or if it's going to be game time with the ball in Lima's hands.
Hustling play there by Snipers. Niall Smith with the ball. Spotting up for a 2. No, Lima has the ball. He will take it out, and they will try to ice this game with just 1 point remaining, even though they have a minute and 17 remaining on the clock. Leandro Lima fouled by Niall Smith, so yes, he will go to the free throw line.
Yeah, great take there from Lima. He knows the foul count. He's an experienced 3x3 player. Stepping to the line here to ice the game, and all he has to do is make one of these two, and it's game.
And there you see, that is the end of the game. Ahmedabad Wingers have made it to the semi-finals. Goa Snipers, despite their valiant efforts, are out of this league right now.
I think they're just undersized in that game. Very tough cover. You can see 12 fouls in the 9 minutes. That's always going to be tough if you give up double-digit fouls. And as we saw there, Lima took advantage of that fact. And let's see if that gets Ahmedabad going a little bit to reach their potential that everyone anticipated before this round started.
And here we can see the results of this game. Ahmedabad Wingers 21 and Goa Snipers 13, and they are the third team to qualify into the semi-finals today.